is Yuko, and I am a happiness promoter and a student of Course in Miracle. And in these videos, I talk about the lessons that I'm going over in a Course in Miracle textbook, and my aha and blurs, anything that's coming up to me at that moment. So today I'm talking about lesson 99. Lesson 99. Salvation is my only function here. Salvation is my only function here. And I love how it starts. Salvation and forgiveness are the same. They both imply that something has gone wrong, something to be saved from, forgiven for, something amiss that needs a corrective change, something apart or different from the will of God. Meaning that we all get to go back, right? Every time, every decision that we make, every breath that we take, we get to come back. And salvation as in coming back to God, coming back to source, coming back to who you are, coming back with other people before we got separated, before we had the idea of we're alone, before we had the idea of we're not good enough, like before we had the idea of who am I to do this, or who do you think you are, right? All of that. And we get to really be loved and come back to it. And I love one of the exercise they share is here, like a salvation is my only function here. God still love, God still is love, and this is not His will, right? Like it is God's will of mine to be one with His. It is God's will that He has a one Son, and it is God's will that His one Son is you. His one Son is you. When I was reading this earlier, I was about to cry because it was so beautiful and so powerful. In the Course in Miracle, the Son of God, Jesus, it's actually one begotten Son of God, and that is only one. Hence, all of us are the Son of God, right? All of us collectively, that is the Son of God. And I really love that because we are all part of it. We're not accidental. We are not broken. We're not messed up. We're not the isolated part of the life that was not meant to be here. None of that, right? We're actually a part of it. We actually have a part in it. And we have this role that we are meant to play. And yesterday I went to a workshop taught by TJ, and that was really, really powerful because one of the reasons that I'm so glad that I went was because he said the root word of passion is suffering. The root word of passion is suffering. Think about it. The root word of passion is suffering. Right? So what are you passionate about? And he also defined the difference between a passionate and interest. And because the word passion nowadays, it seems like something we just love so much, right? Or something interesting, something we're enthusiastic about. But the word passion, the root is actually deeper than that because we suffered so much. Hence, we want to do something about it because we understand the pain, because when we understand the pain, we don't want other people to feel the pain, because we understand how horrible it is to feel not safe. We want everybody to feel safe. You get that, right? Without the darkness, the other side will not become, right? It's that what you're here to learn is what you're here to teach. What you're here I love that saying. What you're here to learn is what you're here to teach, because you learn from your experience. And it goes into the whole conversation of to teach. Teach is to demonstrate, because you know so much. Because you know so much, you've learned so much through the suffering, through the pain, through the growth, through the opportunity, through the rejection, through all of that, because you know it so much. When you learn and share and demonstrate that from a place of love and compassion and understanding, and it becomes a teaching. It becomes your passion. It's the shift from suffering through passion, right? And that is powerful. So when you think about passion, the root word of the word passion, and then What is your passion? That's what I want to ask you today. I really want to ask you that. What is your passion? What are you passionate about? And I also want to say that, um, and that was something very similar to what TJ was saying yesterday. Like after he said that after the Course of Miracle, right after this part, what I just wrote, it is God's will that his one son is you. And he also said, then turn him who share your function here, and let him teach you what you need to learn to lay all your fears aside, and all yourself, as in capital, self as love, which has no opposite in you. You cannot lose the gift your father gave. You cannot lose the gift your father gave. And while I was looking at the word the passion, what's really interesting was they talked a lot about desire in that short paragraph. And the word desire is deep rooted from the desire, of sire, of father. So it is all put it in us, right? Whether that is the law of attraction, that is spirituality, the psychology, even the numerology and science all behind it, it all comes down to source, something that's bigger than us, and we're collectively here in the being a tiny atom of that and playing our part on this planet. And it is our duty, it is our responsibility to feel that. And in order for us to fulfill that, first we have to know ourselves. We have to know ourselves and say, okay, this is who I am. That's why it's so important to take care of ourselves first. Is the whole oxygen mask, right? You need to put your oxygen mask before you put it on, or you try to put it on other people, because you knowing who you are, you knowing your gift. Without it, you can't see or you can serve the world. You can't play your part. You don't know where you're going. So really understanding the importance of how crucial, how vital it is to take care of yourself, how vital it is to learn who you are and really connect to the source and connect to your desire, connect to your inner being and say, this is who I am. And even when you think that, of course, in Miracles, and you don't know what's best for you, right? So we don't know. It's beyond that. So even when you think that's what it is, what you're here for, it's much, much bigger. It's way, way more deeper. And when you turn into the little tiny voice within you and really hone into that, the whole door becomes so quiet, so silent, and everything becomes so scary at time initially. But once you surrender, it's an absolute peace. It's an absolute peace, undeniable peace, and you are going to lean forward. You're going to jump forward and lean back because you're completely supported by the divine energy. All right. I think I got really, 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 really enthusiastic about this. And